Thank you very much for joining us on Weather Center Live. I'm Chris Warren.
And I'm Jen Carfagno, and we are in for a much-needed break from the rain and the storms. That's the good news. Bad news is it's not going to last that long.
No, it's not going to last very long at all. More storms on the way.
Yeah, we're calling it. We have been tracking the rainy days right here. I love these stats because it gives you some bragging rights anyway, that this was a long stretch of rainy weather. So the Atlanta area, track it to yesterday, 8 days in a row with rain. That ties for the third longest streak on record. But wait, there's more. Actually, we did actually surpass a big milestone. We have had 54 days with rain so far in 2015, and that is the most days to date when you go back to 1891. That's an old record that's been broken, and you know, the year is young, right? So let's take a look at what's going on for us in Atlanta. Sunshine. We've got sunshine today, sunshine tomorrow, lots of blue skies. Saw the sun coming up this morning. It was amazing with no clouds to block it at all. But then by Thursday, the pattern changing and we get showers back in the forecast. So for now, we're going to enjoy high pressure through all of the southeast. You can see that big old H moving on in. We'll see the sinking air, the clear skies, Birmingham, Montgomery, New Orleans, all going to get some dry weather as we see that high pressure spread out through the southeast. Nashville, Charlotte, you're all in it as well. A couple of days of some nice weather, and you can see out here the widespread shower or widespread sunshine so over where places had widespread showers over the past couple of days. So your question is, of course, when does it come back? And we do have rain back in the forecast by the weekend. But for Huntsville, Charlotte, Raleigh, and Greenville, our wet streak is over, Chris. If you're in Dallas, you're looking out the window, seeing a few clouds out there, and you're thinking your nice days are probably numbered, right? I mean, Sunday was great, Monday was good. Is it really going to be that nice for that long? And Dallas, the answer is we've got one more day, and then the storms return to the area. We've got storms coming back in to portions of the southern plains. In Dallas, by tomorrow, back in the forecast. So what's happening is we've got an upper level low over the west, and we'll be talking about that here through the morning. But we're going to see a weak surface low develop, and then we'll see some moisture returning, old boundary back across the south. It's not a big day on Wednesday, but it's a day that we have to watch for some scattered showers and storms and possible severe weather. So here's the area where we think by Wednesday there'll be the highest potential energy for storm clouds to grow very tall up into the atmosphere. And there's also the chance where there's going to be that turning of the winds and the changing of the winds with direction with height and the increasing speed of wind with height. So you put that all together, and where they overlap, that includes the Dallas area and over towards Shreveport. That's the most likely area where we could see some severe weather by the time we get into the Wednesday time frame. It's mainly into the Wednesday evening. So here we go, looking at tomorrow's forecast. The red zone does go all the way from Corpus Christi to San Antonio, right up into Oklahoma City and southward into Louisiana. Thunderstorms returning to the area, again looking for that concern for damaging winds and hail, and there is a tornado risk as well, especially because of that turning of the winds, which we saw right there across northern Texas, the Red River Valley. It's a 4 on the Torcon, north central and northeastern Texas. So 40% risk of tornadoes happening within a 50-mile radius. You go up to southern Oklahoma, it's a 3 on the Torcon. Again, watching those ingredients come together. We can already start to time things out for you. This is as you get through the day tomorrow. So the time at the top of the screen right here, this is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll have a couple of thunderstorms popping, but through the day you'll see more activity developing. You'll see some showers starting to sprinkle in, some thunderstorms popping, some supercells possible. Dallas, as you get into the way home, we're going to be ride from home from work. Could be very stormy from Oklahoma City down from Dallas.
This is Weather Center Live, and what some consider a controversial move. The United States Air Force Weather Agency, which provides forecasts for Air Force and Army missions, is planning on dropping a U.S.-based forecasting system and replacing it with a model from the United Kingdom, and that starts next year.
So we're going to talk more about this. There certainly has been the reaction from the community.
This is Weather Center Live, and before the break we were discussing with the United States Air Force what some consider a controversial move, and that is the United States Air Force Weather Agency, which provides forecasts for Air Force and Army missions. They're planning on dropping a U.S.-based forecasting system and replacing it with a model from the United Kingdom, and that starts next year. So here's a look at kind of an overall idea of what's going on here, what this means, what the points are for this. Now, this, we understand, is going to be cheaper. It does